Mobile videography has become super popular, and I'm so excited to share with you how to shoot amazing videos with your Android phone. And as you can see, I filmed this very video and edited it on my Android phone. I am using an Android phone, Redmi 12C, and it was able to give me this amazing, beautiful video quality. I am sure you can agree with that. The quality of smartphone cameras has improved so much that you can create professional looking content without needing an expensive equipment. I am using my Android phone for this challenge, and I will show you how to make the most of it. From basic filming techniques to editing, I will cover everything you need to know. So to get started, you will need a few basic tools. One, an Android phone with a good camera is the most essential piece of equipment that you are going to be needing. You don't need the latest model, but make sure it has a decent front or back camera. You are also going to be needing some basic video editing apps like InShot, VN, CapCut, or KineMaster. Any of these will suffice. Also, there are many free options available on the Google Play Store. However, the ones that I majorly use are CapCut and InShot. Filming with your phone can be very tricky, but breaking it down into step by step makes it a lot easier. So first, you will need to select the right settings on your phone. Most phones have a pro mode or a manual mode that allows you to adjust settings like exposure and focus.
Before you start shooting, make sure you clean your camera very well, and then you can open it right here. So when you're recording, a lot of times you're recording under the sun, and you know that the sun is going off and on, off and on. What you need to do is to click and hold. You can see that this box showed, or you can see it shows you AE and AF. That's auto exposure and auto focused. It is now auto expose and auto focus, so it is now locked in. You can see this box, yellow box on the screen here with a sunlight right there, and then a padlock in the middle. So it has helped to lock it in. So when you do this, the color grading stays the same. Just click on these three buttons right here. You can see that mine is showing 1080 right here. You can see it's showing 1080 pixels. So make sure that yours is not on 720. Make sure that it is on 1080 pixels. And then these grid lines you're seeing, you can turn them off or on. So sometimes when you are recording one shot and you want to use the same shot for your TikTok, Instagram, you want to have this grid so that you make sure that your subject is in the middle. And if it's in the middle, it makes it a lot easier. It helps you to know that your character is in the middle of the clip. So when your character is in the middle of the clip, it helps you to be able to cut out the clip in the middle and use it. All right. So the next thing you want to do is to go to your settings. Now, when you go to your settings, make sure that your video encoder is showing high performance right here. Make sure it's showing you high performance, not high compatibility. All right, so keep it on high performance right there. And then anti-banding, when you come down here, make sure it's on 60 Hz, all right, not on 50. Okay, so another thing you would want to take note of right here is make sure you preserve your settings. Keep all your settings on camera mode, keep it on, beautify, keep it on. So that helps to boost the quality of your video recording files.
So experiment with these settings to find what works best for your scene when you're filming or shooting your videos. All right. Now, framing your shots is also very crucial. Think about the rule of thirds and leading lines. I mean, these are basic photography principles that also apply in videography too. You see, this is like positioning your subject off center and use the environment to guide the viewer's eye to your main subject. This will make your videos engagement a lot more visually appealing. What this simply means is Don't put the person or the main thing you are filming right in the middle of the shot. Instead, place them a little bit to the side and use the things around them, like the rose, the wall, or a tree, or a line, to naturally draw the viewer's attention towards that person or the subject of your shot. This technique makes the video looks a lot more interesting, very cinematic and professional. When it comes to lighting, natural lighting is always the very best option. And for country like ours, which we don't always have light, using natural light, which is the sunlight, is always the very best option. So if you are filming indoors, try to position yourself near a window. Avoid harsh or direct light, as it can create, unflattering shadows or too much color in your face or shadows around you that doesn't really look nice. So if you are filming outdoors, consider the golden hour. That is the hour just before the sun sets, for softer and warmer light. That is professional advice, all right? But for me, I prefer to actually shoot when the sun is rising. That is early in the morning when the sun is just coming up. Somehow, for my shots, that actually gives me a better and warm view for the kind of film that I make. So I actually do short films, and then I run this channel. So for me, I prefer shooting in the morning, those early hours of the morning. So the next thing to consider is your audio quality, which is such an important aspect of your video quality as a whole. So make sure you are in a quiet environment or use an external microphone to capture clear sound. This can be achieved in different ways, and it also depends on the type of videos you are making. If you do talking videos like I am doing right now, you can use an earpiece. That's this type of earpiece that have a receiver button. I'll put the picture of it on the screen right here. I do not have that kind of earpiece right now, so I would have actually shown you. But those are the kind of earpiece that have a receiver button somewhere attached in the middle. The picture is on the screen right now. Those kind of earpiece, you can actually use them if you do talking heads like this, or you can buy a wired microphone like the type that I'm using right here. I will also put a screen of it on the screen. And the beautiful thing about this kind of microphones that they are very, very cheap. I got this one a few months ago from Jumia, and it's around like 2,500 naira. And then the other microphone, the other earpiece also is very, very cheap. You can get it for like 1,500 or even 2,000 naira if you do talking head videos like this. But if you do man on the street or vox pop, you can find a phone. All right. Okay, let me just grab my phone now. So what you can naturally do is hold your phone like this. Okay, so now you have your mouthpiece somewhere around here, right? So as you're talking like this, all you need to do is just select your audio recorder from this phone, and then you're filming from the other phone on the other end while the audio is being recorded on this phone. So you can talk, and then you put for the person to speak, and then you talk. So at the end of the day, when you are done, all you need to do is just move the audio from this phone and then import it to your software, video editing software on the other phone, and then align the two of them together. From there, you'll be able to get a crisp and clear video editing, a clear and crisp audio on your visual. So another thing you're going to do is to get a wireless lapel microphone, something like this. I also got this from Jumia. I can't remember how much I got it right now, but you can get a wireless microphone like this. Here is your microphone, your wireless microphone, and right here is your receiver. So this gets to be plugged into the phone. This is your receiver. You plug these into the phone, and then this is now your microphone that you actually speak into, and then is recorded onto the phone. Though this microphone I just showed you, this very one that I just showed you right here, is actually meant for iPhones, and my iPhones just packed up. I was using iPhone 6s Plus, and then it just got spoiled. And then the only option I have left right now is my Android phone. And Android phone can still do the job. So yes, I am recording on my Android phone. I told you earlier, Redmi 12C. So note that wind and background noise can spoil a very beautiful shot that you would have made, especially when you're shooting and then you get a beautiful shot at the end of the day, discover there's so much noise on the inside. So you have to be very, very careful. And if you want to know how to remove noise from your videos for free, just comment "make background noise remover video" in the comment section, and I will make a video for you how to remove any sort of noise in the background of your video for free, and I will make that video for you. Just drop it in the comment section below. Now, stabilizing your shots is also very, very key to professional looking footage. You can use a tripod or a gimbal to keep your phone steady. Though if you do not have any of these accessories, do not worry. You can just still get a smooth footage by holding your phone the right and correct way. You just need to practice with this a few times over and over and over again, and before you know it, your hands have mastered how to hold your phone properly. Also, choosing the best location can elevate your video significantly. Looking for interesting backgrounds and settings can add context to your story. So it's not just about the audio, the video, and all that. The background of your video also matters a lot to the kind of story that you are telling. And utilizing natural light effectively can make a huge difference in the quality of your footage. All you need to do is just to, be patient, wait for the right time, or wait for the right atmosphere or the right environment, and just capture your shots just the way you want it, and an Android phone can do that perfectly well. Other common problems that we encounter while using Android phones to shoot is like low light conditions or shaky footage can be frustrating. So for low light, try to increase the exposure or using an external light source. You can get a ring light, or just like I said earlier, shoot under the heavens, shoot under the sun, all right, to get beautiful light. So for shaky footage, just consider using a tripod. You can also get a tripod, a very cheap one. Or another thing, just learn how to hold your phone properly. Or if you want me to show you how to do a locally made tripod at home using your mopping stick, comment mopping stick tripod in the comment section of this video, and I would create a video of how to do a mopping stick tripod for you, and I will upload that video. That was what I was using before I bought this tripod I'm using right now from Jumia. So I'll be waiting. If you need that, comment in the comment section below. Or you can use a stabilizer feature. There's a feature in the video editing app called stabilizer. If you have any shaky footage, just highlight that place, click on stabilizer inside of your video editing software, and it will stabilize your shot. And just keep practicing. With little practice, you'll be able to master how to do some of these things. And then if you have any questions or you need any further clarification, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be right there to read all of your questions. If you need me to make any further videos, I am so going to make all of those videos. So just let me know your challenges in the comment section of this video. Anything regarding how to film beautiful and amazing content using your smart Android phone. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this video, share to your friends and family who would love to make videos with your Android phones, and I will see you in my next video playing on the screen right here. Click on it. Click.